How do you get off?
This is the first time since the day we left, which was a really rough night of sailing or driving, that the dogs have actually expressed discontent with the sea state. The air conditioner fuse has decided to start sparking. I'm James.
And I'm Kyle.
And these are our two Dobermans, Rip and Beth.
We sold everything and bought a sailboat.
And we're taking these crazy dogs with us on an epic adventure to sail around the world.
So follow us while we do sailing, exploring, and living the tropical dream.
Welcome to Dobies on Deck. Once again, we're up at the crack of dawn getting ready for our next destination. Today is Tarpon Springs, and tomorrow it is St. Petersburg.
All right, good morning, everybody. We are underway, headed to Tarpon Springs today. We got about 8 hours and got 60-something miles to go. But we are leaving Cedar Key. We had a pretty good little spot we anchored at. The anchor held really great. We barely even moved at all, if any. But it was a pretty good night that we had. So we are slowly making our way down the coast of Florida. And of course you got the Dobies. So but you got James driving. But we are doing what, 7.3 knots now?
Goes back and forth, 7.3, 7.4.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7.4. Dropped us from a 5:15 arrival to 4:25.
I'll take that. And then, whoa, we got both sails up.
More fucking crab pods.
Yeah. So. There's lots of crab pods out here. So it's like a minefield we're dodging. But yeah, should be a pretty good day. We seas look pretty smooth. The winds are great. So yeah, I'm gonna sit back, put it on autopilot and chill.
Tarpon Springs is pretty much a straight shot down from Cedar Key. It's a good stopping point on the way to St. Petersburg if you don't have the time to make it all the way there in one day. Y'all, we have been bamboozled by Predict Wind or Windy or somebody. Said, move, Rip. Said that it was supposed to be gentle winds out of the east and
Less than 1 foot seas.
less than 1 foot seas.
These aren't less than 1 foot seas.
Not even close.
Up.
Yeah, oh, and it's supposed to die down, and it's getting worse. So we are getting like thrown. Whoa, there we go. Yeah, those are not 1 foot waves. Okay, so I'm going to try to show y'all as best I can what makes for a pretty uncomfortable passage. Less than comfortable. So I'll probably have some sort of an animation at some point to show this more pronounced because it's hard to see this on the camera, but watch these waves. So what happens is, as we're going along, the waves are coming on our port beam. That's our port side there. And as you see, let me see if I can. So what happens is the boat goes up, falls into a wave, goes up again, falls into the next wave, goes up again, falls into the next wave, goes up again, falls into the next wave. And there's two holes, so it does it twice. You get a swell on this side, down, wave gets to the other hole, up again. Sometimes if it's really it'll go up and slam you into the next wave because it's so close behind it. So these are not our favorite. I would rather be driving into the waves head on because at least you can cut through them. But the good news is the bad news, because these wouldn't be this pronounced if we didn't have a good wind. And we do have good wind today. In fact, we were been chugging along at 7.4 knot or 7.8 knots earlier. Now we're 7.4. So, and I think my finger's been in this the whole time because it doesn't show that side of the camera when you're doing the selfie part. Well, we've got the jib back out. Yeah, there she is. So we had a little shift in our wind. So our wind was off of our port beam almost directly. And there's a front, some sort of a front that's coming. And it's coming out of the northwest. So that is perfect for this guy to be out. With the sails down, we had dropped to around 6.4 knots, and with just that, putting that jib up, just that little jib right there, we are back up to 7.1. So that's almost a knot of speed just from putting that guy out. Not bad. Also, check out this water. We didn't get it on video, but we saw some manta rays a little while ago, or stingrays, not sure which ones are in the Gulf, but ran back to get the camera and didn't get them. But sure we'll be getting some more stuff.
Oh, did he get off? Oh shit, it came off.
Well, shit. You might ought to bring it in, make sure your bait's there. Kyle did still have his bait, so we turned our attention to two dolphins who decided to share our trip with us. They stayed with us for about 10 minutes and even did a couple of jumps. Oh, it's a tag. Oh, no, it is. It's just broke. Yeah, you got cut by something. And they're coming on us. Sorry about the wind. See that? That's a fucking 3-foot wave right there. There's no way. And you can see them out front.
That's 1 foot every 2 seconds.
Kyle usually gets up first and lets the dogs out to do their business. Of course, they're not satisfied until everybody is out of bed and giving them all of the attention. Every single morning, this is what we're greeted to. Every morning, without fail.
Every morning.
And they go all crazy and compete for attention and roughhouse, but now that everybody's up and out of bed, they feel like the shift is over and they can go back to sleep.
Every morning.
Well, we're up in Tarpon Springs. Got the coffee waiting, water boiling, or the kettle's on, I should say. And this isn't a bad anchorage. I will say, if anybody's going to be stopping at Tarpon Springs, the anchorage here is a little choppy all night long. I don't think there was 1 minute where we weren't being tossed around a little bit, but fairly secluded. We're not going to stay here all today. We're going to almost immediately head to, what do you call it? Turn off all of our lights. Don't need those anymore. St. Petersburg. Got some trash piling up. The place we just left, we were able to fit 2 trash bags in the dumpster, and then it was full, so we couldn't put anything else in there. So we've got some dog food bags and a couple of things of water containers that need to go in there. And I need to get a different pair of sunglasses because I look like a damn raccoon. There goes Miss Bethany. Go check out the front. Today we leave from Tarpon Springs and head to St. Petersburg, where we're going to be stopping at the municipal dock. We hear it's pretty cool and there's some restaurants nearby, so we can't wait to see what they got in store. And away we go. We are motor sailing to St. Petersburg. We put in a couple of calls to some marinas and haven't heard back. It's Sunday, about 10 o'clock in the morning. We're making excellent time. We didn't want to fool with the mainsail. We don't have far to go. We did put out the jib. And with the jib out, we are getting, I didn't see that or that, but about 7.3, 7.4 knots. So that will put us there in about 4 hours, I think, 4.5 hours. So hopefully one of these marinas call us back. If not, there's some anchorage around the St. Petersburg, Tampa area out in Tampa Bay. And so we're just relaxing. Another day of getting where we need to be. The dogs chilling inside like they always do. Kyle is sitting up front doing Kyle things, and I'm driving the boat, so I'm sure that's on. And we got our speed over ground 7.3, autopilot's on, AIS is on, and we're headed down there. On the way. Hell yeah. Beautiful day to sail too. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Okay, well, the wind has picked up dramatically. So it is very windy. If I poke this up here, you will hear how windy it is. But the good thing about the wind is, as it picks up, we pick up boat speed. So right now we're around 7.7, 7.8 knots, almost 8 knots. Just that little jib up. That's pretty good. That puts us into the Tampa Bay, St. Petersburg area in about 4.5 hours from now. So that's not bad. That's pretty freaking good. Dogs are still chilling out. Beautiful day. A couple of clouds rolling in. There's that wind cutting through here. Other people out boating. It's a Sunday, so we expect to see other people out. Just a great day for boating. Well, we just had our first bit of sail drama. So we had that jib out. A gentle 15 knot breeze was blowing us along, helping us with our speed. Got us up to almost 8 knots at one point. And then the winds just started blasting at like 25 knots. And so for two complete novices trying to get that jib in with 2 dogs in the way, we learned a lot of lessons. This is the first time since the day we left, which was a really rough night of sailing or driving, that the dogs have actually expressed discontent with the sea state and the whole state of affairs, honestly. They are not happy. And they were fine all the way over here until we got to Tampa Bay. This Tampa Bay nonsense, it is incredibly rough. See, the winds are 14 knots. Just, I mean, look at this shit. It's not smooth. It looks smooth, but I can assure you it is not. It is constant back and forth, up and down, up and down, back and forth, back and forth. The dogs are not happy. Beth is doing better than Rip is. There he went in there and found a place to lay down. We have 30 minutes and 20 seconds to our destination, we hope. Well, we get to where we're going. We're finally here in St. Petersburg, and the air conditioner... What? I'm recording. The air conditioner fuse has decided to start sparking. Not fuse, breaker. It's a circuit breaker. So... that's this guy right here. Got my multimeter to make sure that everything is not on. But the main air conditioner circuit breaker is sparking. So I gotta find out where this thing's grounding out or whatever the f is happening with it. The good news is there's 2 breakers on it, and one of them controls the bedroom, the cabin ACs, and the other one controls the main AC. So we will have air conditioning in all the cabins, even if the main AC doesn't work. The bad news is the dogs sleep up here, so I got to get it fixed now because it's like 80 degrees, and it's going to be 10 times hotter, or 10 degrees hotter than that in here. So wonderful.
I figured out that the problem with the air conditioner was the water pump that cools it, and that wasn't something we could just run out and buy, so I had to order it. In the meantime, we decided to take the dogs for a walk in nearby St. Petersburg. There's lots of active people out roaming around, and our dogs are great around other dogs and people, so we had no reservations whatsoever about taking them into the city. The one thing that Rip didn't know, though, was that while we're here in St. Petersburg, Rip is getting neutered. Join us next time as we continue our trek down the west coast of Florida and onto the Keys. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe to our channel. Every subscriber and every watch counts, and we really appreciate everyone. We want to say thank you to all of our patrons. Without your support, we wouldn't be able to do this life, and we really look forward to seeing you all next time. Thanks for watching.